Hi, Dr. Steph here. Not only is February Dog Behavior Awareness Month, but it's also Pet Dental Health Awareness Month. Through the month of February, lots of vet clinics will try to educate and show clients why pet dental health is so important. It's one of the most common reasons that we see pets and one of the most common procedures that we do in general primary practice in veterinary medicine. We have quite a few, luckily, dental specialists in the area that when we get really more complicated cases, we can send to them and they can help us out. The oral exam is part of our annual routine checkup. What we're checking for in those exams, when we start, very first time we meet your puppy at their very first appointment, we're checking to make sure that their jaw closes properly, that the teeth are all properly aligned. We want to make sure there's no malocclusions, that a tooth is not hitting the gum or cheek and causing pain for your pet, and that all the puppy teeth or kitten teeth fall out on time. Dogs already have 42 teeth in their mouth when they're adults. They don't need extras from puppy teeth that are hanging around and crowding all that, tiny space that they have. So we're checking to make sure that everything has fallen out on time, or maybe we might need to intervene. As they age, we check them for signs of gingivitis, plaque, calculus. Sometimes we can see external signs of periodontal disease. And then we're also checking for things like oral masses. And in cats, a very specific disease called tooth resorption that can cause them a lot of pain. So that's part of our kind of every time we see your pet, we're checking all those things, even though we may not say it out loud. I encourage you to talk to your own vet about home care for pets. Brushing their teeth at home, different dental care routines can really help keep their teeth clean and delay when we might have to get in there and do a professional dental cleaning and treatment, because we have to do that under general anesthesia, and I know that makes a lot of pet owners really nervous. So the more you can do at home, the less often we're going to have to do that. Now, that being said, there are certain breeds of dogs that unfortunately are just more prone to getting dental disease. If you've owned labs or shepherds or huskies, there's a good chance you may never have had to do a dental procedure on those dogs. When we shrink our dogs down in the breeds and we get to our Pomeranians, our Chihuahuas, our Yorkies and Schnauzers, all of those little guys, they're unfortunately going to have probably more dental issues through their lifetime. Really, those dogs probably should be getting a professional cleaning under general anesthesia every 1 to 2 years if you want them to make it with all of their teeth. If we don't do it that often, then there's a really good chance when we do get in there, there's going to be at least 1 or 2 teeth where the gingivitis and the infection and bacteria that are hiding in that plaque and calculus has worked its way down and caused a tooth to no longer be functional, and basically there's no saving it. So that is part of what we're checking for when they're under general anesthesia, to make sure all those teeth are healthy, and doing x-rays of their mouth to make sure that the roots are all good. I know that pet dental care is expensive, and I know that's a frustrating part to a lot of my clients, and I completely understand. But because we have to do it under general anesthesia, there is that added cost. It is a really important part of their overall health for their life. Dogs that have infection in their mouths can actually get secondary issues, other parts of their body. So they can get infections in their kidneys, in their heart, that would then cause potentially actual heart disease if it's blocking a valve. There's a lot of reasons to keep your pet's dental health in check. Plus then their breath is just that much nicer when they kiss you. So I hope this is helpful, and talk to your veterinarians about home care and keeping your pet's teeth healthy. Thanks.